one of the benefits to genrifying your library is getting to put your hands on each one of the books. And this one, for instance, doesn't really fit into the categories that I have according to this right here, and it's also a dated book, so I'm just going to weed it and get rid of it. And just like that, I've got all my labels on my shelves. Turn it this way so we can see all of the labels. Just going by really quick. Some of the sections, like the 500s, that are really a popular section to go to, I am going to go even further with the genrifying, and I'm going to put things like hibernation, habitats. Down there I have ocean animals. Up here I have insects. So I'm going to break down those categories a little bit further, and just so because it's such a popular section and the kids ask for, my students ask for specific things. So I'm just going to break those down a little bit further. And the same is going to go over here for the 700 section. I'm noticing that they ask for specific things like cheerleading and soccer and tennis. And so I'm going to pull out those and football, and pull out those sections that they're asking me for. And just like the I Spy books are right here, I'm going to create a category for I Spy. So just little things that I'm doing to tweak the genres for my library, just to make it make sense for my students, and just knowing the things that they ask for. Now that I have the labels created for each section, I put the temporary label up here that just kind of pulls off, and I'll get a more permanent one that's like sticky so that they won't get pulled off every time somebody takes a book out. But I have this marked as the unexplained section, and then I pulled the books that were here and I just stuck the labels on the bottom left hand corner. And I will be changing the sticker on the shelf to match the sticker on the book so that it has like the same picture. Any books that do not fit into the specific category based off of the call numbers that the books were assigned from the publisher, I am just pulling those books and just noting what section I want them to go in, and then I will be modifying the call number and adding the label to note what section I want it to be in. And so I've just pulled a majority of the books as I was going through, and I'll go back and fix those at the very end. I have gone through and I have printed out each one of the labels for each one of the sections, and I have printed off a sheet of each one of those labels, and I'll put a plastic label, like a clear plastic non-glare label over top of this, since these labels are paper. But I just printed off a sheet for each one of the sections for the nonfiction genre.